Hello, in this video, we will introduce the widget classes. Table 10.1 lists the common widgets in TK-int. Button, canvas, check button, entry, frame, label, menu button, message, radio button, option, menu, text. We will give examples to use all these widgets. So the common things you can do for the widgets is that the first argument in the constructor of the widgets is always the parent container. You can specify a foreground color, background color, font, and a cursor style when constructing a widget. So these are the color you can use. You can use a color name, red, such as red, yellow, green, blue, white, black, purple, or explicitly specify the red, green, and blue color components by using a string. So this is the pound sign RRGGBB. So this is the RRGGBB are the hexadecimal number representing the red, green, and blue values respectively. And you can specify font. For example, this is times 10 bold, so this is the font. And you can specify the alignment, the justify option. So it's a left, center, right for the text label or button. You can specify a particular mouse cursor. So this is can have arrow, circle, cross, plus, and this the arrow is a default. So let's look at this. How do you specify the all these properties? So this is the example. We create a button here. This is text. So now here is the background is white, and you can change the text using this. So here is the button. So BT show high, and this is the text. You can change this text. You can change this background. You can change the foreground. You can change the cursor. You can change the justify. Now let's write a program using frame, button, check button, radio button, label, entry, message, and text. So we create this class widgets demo. This is here we have this the top window. So this is the root window here. This is the title of the window, and this is the one frame. So this is now using the we're going to have 3 frames. So we put all the frames using the pack manager. So you see this is another frame here, and this is one more frame. There's another thing here. I think it's not a frame, it's a text. We have another text here. So we have 2 frames, 1 text. So let me run this program here. I'm going to copy this code right here into my IDE here. So this is the save now. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this now, save, and now run this run module. All right, so see what I have here is this. So let's have this here is this. Okay, let's go back here. I'm going to show you the for this bold, red, yellow. So what we have here is this. Say, look, we have this window here, and this is the window title, and which is demo, and this is the frame. So we're gonna have this frame is frame 1. And look, this is inside the frame. I'm gonna have using the grid layout. This is the one row, row one, row one, row one, and column 1, 2, 3. So for this is the checkbox. So this is the checkbox. So look, this is the checkbox. So here is the checkbox. Checkbox in frame 1, and radio button in frame 1, and this is another radio button in frame 1. So this is the text is bold here, and this is the text is red, and this is text is yellow here. So this is text here is red, and this text is yellow. All right, so what we do now here is we create an int val to associate with this checkbox variable. So see what happens. I'm going to click this boat now. Okay, so when you click this boat, you are going to get into this one here, process check button. So what is process check button? Is this to display the message checkbox is checked. So if this is 1, else is unchecked. So how do I know this? And you can look at this here. Checkbox is checked. So look, the checkbox is checked. So let's go put it right here. So you can see that is this is when you uncheck it. So the checkbox is unchecked. So that is right here. Checkbox is checked, unchecked. So that's the message right there. For the radio button, so this is my radio button. We're going to associate this variable is this int val with the radio button variable. So this is the one. It's a v2 right here. So v2. Look, this is the this is v2 now. So this is here v2. So let's click on this red. So the red is selected and yellow is now selected, red is selected. So they share the same variable. So they are, you can only select the one. So this is the radio button is, this is the one here. So for this, look at the processing code here. It's a process radio button, process radio button. So this is process radio button is, if the value is 1, so that is red, and this is 2 otherwise, and that is, so 1, 2. So 1 is red, the 2 is yellow. All right, this is the frame 1 here. Now let's look at frame 2. We have this is the label here, enter your name. This is the checkbox here. So this is, you're gonna click this button, enter name. So I'm gonna click something here. So let's just say John here, and so get name, and that's your name is John. So how do we do this? It's, this is the box here, the text is entry here. So that's the entry right here. So we put the entry here, the label entry and this button, and here is the message all in this frame F2, this frame 2. So frame 2, this is 1 row, row 1, row 1, row 1, it's column 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's all here. And now this is the button here, get name. So how do we get the name? So look, this is how you get the name here. This is the, to print, this is the name, is this is the entry, is get this text. So you get the text here is the name is right here, is the here is the string val, it's a string text now is associated with this text variable. All right, the last one is a text. So we just put a text right here, is this. It's the best way to learn TK Enter is to read this carefully, designed examples and use them to create your applications. All right, so that's one example. And so let's now look at the next example here. Change level demo. So in this one now, what we are going to have is, let's run this program first. I'm going to do copy and paste here. So this one right here, and I'm going to go to here, copy, paste. All right, so here we go. So this is right here and right here. So this one right here. So we are going to have this two frames, frame 1 and frame 2. Frame 1 is just having this level is right here, the level, one level. Frame 2, you're going to have this level, entry, button, and 2 radio buttons. Okay, so please study the examples after this video. That is all for this video on the widget classes. See you on the next video.